Okay, let's add some juice. We got a few things we want to do before we end up adding music and sound and whatnot. Let's add some screen shake because that's really exciting. That really can make a big difference. Go ahead and right click on your scripts and go to screen shake. Follow along at arg at function add screen shake amount and duration. I didn't remember to do that in a lot of the other ones, so be sure you do that now. Description, which is what's typically at the top, you're going to say adds shake at arg. Going to be, if you want to add these descriptors, you can say it's a real, so amount of shake at arg real duration of. This is older code that I got from a video on Game Maker Studio 1 by Heartbeast. He is a really excellent teacher. Benjamin, he runs the Heartbeast channel. He's moved over to Godot or Godot or however you want to say it, but is just absolutely invaluable to the Game Maker community. I certainly would not be here if it weren't for his videos. And this is one of the ones I got from him. So we're going to go add var amount equals argument 0, var duration equals argument 1. I'm going to say if instance exists O camera, which we will create here in a minute. O camera dot screen shake underscore equals underscore amount, and O camera dot alarm 0 equals underscore duration. So now we need to create O camera. O underscore camera. In it, we need to create a create event. And just going to make us a variable called screen shake underscore equals 0. Add a step event. This view yport 0 equals random screen shake. View export 0 equals random screen shake. Close. And alarm 0 going to be screen shake underscore equals. Now let's go into this. View yport and view export. We haven't seen those yet. We haven't really done much with this. But here's the description of it, and you can read that on your own time because that is the manual is going to be more precise than I'm going to be. But what is interesting is a viewport is how we see the game, right? And we did see that down here, our viewport properties in a room, right? And so we're controlling the viewport 0. You see that we're actually working on viewport 0. And we're changing what we can see of it by a random amount. And remember, random is like when you do random range, you want to say like, oh, I want any number between 5 and 10. And that's a random range. If it's just random, you put in one number and it's anywhere between 0 and that number. It's totally random. So we've got the arguments that are screen shake amount and duration. And all we need to do now is call that. We just need to call that function. So I say screen shake, and we need the amount and the duration. So let's say the amount will be 8 pixels, and the duration will be 10 steps. So now, whenever we destroy an enemy, the screen will rumble 8 pixels in either direction for 10 steps. So 1/6 of a second. Let's see how that looks. I forgot to put it in the room. I am infinitely silly. Now that we have, and that's why we check to see if it exists. If it didn't exist, if we didn't put it in the room, the game would have just crashed just then. So there's just a subtle amount of screen. That looks so good. Get some. You don't want to go nuts with it. You don't want to go crazy, because if you do, it gets to be kind of nauseating. But let's just see what it's like. Right now it's only moving around by 8 pixels. 24 pixels for half a second. It's gonna be intense. That's a bit much. So if we had just like tons of enemies, that looks awful. Like, that's way too much. And it's actually a little better to be a little too little as opposed to a little too much. Because keep in mind, if you've got fans of your game and they're playing it for a long time, or they're trying to get that high score or something, you don't want them getting nauseous just by playing your game. So like, really keeping it kind of low key is better than going way over the top with it. And you saw how bad it was just for, you know, 10 seconds of intense amounts of that's not going to get on your nerves. That's not too much. Very subtle, but it looks great. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that, and remember, if you look up Heartbeast, man, that guy has done a lot for the Game Maker community. And again, I would not be here if it weren't for his videos. So that's it for this lesson. Thank you very much. See you next time.